So this is to the new drivers, y'all, right? I know when you first get your license, everybody say get a year experience, 6 months experience. Majority of these small companies can't even take you on if you don't have a year experience, sometimes two, right? So when you go work for JB Hunt, US Express, whatever, whoever you go work for, right? And the way they operate is not the way that transportation actually operates for smaller carriers. Let's just say 50 or less, 25 trucks or less. JB Hunt has 1,000 trucks. So you can miss a load, you can be late, you could do these things with those big carriers. You're building bad habits. Number one, your first bad habit you deal with is that those big companies, they do everything for you. They call you when you need to jump. They'll call somebody to come out and come get you, come tow you. The smaller companies, you got to realize you're going to basically be an independent contractor, which means that if there's an issue out there, you got to be able to problem solve. You got to be able to figure out on your own. You might have to pay for some stuff on your own, right? And one of the biggest realities you got to realize is that when you're working for a small carrier, let's say you picked up in Georgia. This just happened to me. You pick up in Georgia, you got to deliver in Massachusetts. Pick up Monday morning, right? Let's say the pickup is at 8 a.m., right? You have to ship it for 2-3 hours, whatever happens. Now it's 11 o'clock. You go scale, you do everything right. Now it's 12 o'clock. You drive majority of the day, right? And then they get the next day, but the delivery might be 8 a.m. Wednesday morning, right? Legally, how you gonna get there? You can't. But the brokers don't care about that. So you might not always get a 10-hour break. You might not always be able to drive the way that these big companies is driving. JB Hunt has it scheduled a certain way. US Express has it scheduled a certain way. And even with some of them, they'll say like, yo, just get it there. The reality of it is that nobody cares about none of that. Now, you always got to be safe. Protect your license. Do what's best for you. But I'm just saying, stop building bad habits with these big companies. And I guess you can't really help it, but I'm just giving you the game. You might have to, do your own jump. You might, you're responsible. Them big companies, they'll call out a tow truck company to come get you. They got contracts with roadside assistants that do all this stuff. No, bro. You got to be the problem solve. If there's an issue, you need to handle it. If you're late, it ain't my this and that, they don't care about that, bro. Because a broker will stop working with you. The same way you'll stop working with them if they don't pay you on time or whatever. So I just want y'all to understand that when you work for big companies, they could guard those mistakes. That's why they take you on as with only a little bit of experience. They could mask those mistakes. When you come working for a small company, nobody's babying you, bro. You got to be on time. You got to make sure your truck is maintenance. You got to make sure you do your pre-trip. Like with those big companies, your truck break down, they ain't going to care. If there's an issue with your truck, yo, they want to know, yo, what happened? What you do wrong? So I'm just saying that, yo, stop building bad habits, y'all.